Have you ever had someone cancel plans? Or reply with a short K? Or simply not laugh at your joke? And suddenly your chest caves in like the world just ended. 1 second you're fine, the next you're spiraling, heart pounding, replaying every word, convincing yourself you're unlikable, too intense, fundamentally wrong. If you're autistic, that reaction has a name: rejection sensitive dysphoria, and for us, it's not being sensitive. It's neurological torture. But what if I told you that in the next 12 minutes I am going to hand you the exact 3 steps that broke its grip on my life forever? Steps that turned days of self-hatred into minutes of okay. That stung? Moving on. Stay with me, because freedom is closer than you think. My name is _Bernardo_. I'm autistic, late diagnosed, and for 34 years I lived in terror of the smallest rejection. A friend taking 6 hours to text back felt like proof I was disposable. A coworker choosing someone else for a project felt like exile. I would mask harder, apologize more, shrink smaller, and still end up sobbing in my car because someone used a period instead of an exclamation mark. Doctors called it anxiety. Therapists told me to build resilience. Nobody explained that autistic brains have an overactive amygdala and lower baseline dopamine, so rejection hits us like a physical injury. But here's the discovery that saved me. This isn't a character flaw. It's a misfiring survival program you can rewrite. And today I'm giving you the 3 steps that did it for me, and for thousands of autistic adults who now hear, know, and keep breathing. Step 1 is brutal but liberating. You have to name the original wound out loud. Most of us learn very young that being different equals danger of abandonment. Every modern rejection drags that childhood terror into the present. So the second you feel the spiral start, hot face, tight throat, thoughts screaming I'm too much, you stop. Look in a mirror or just whisper to yourself. This is little me panicking because once upon a time being masked and still rejected meant I might not survive. Adult me is safe now. Say it slowly, word for word. I started doing this in parking lots, in bathroom stalls, in the middle of the night. The first week it felt ridiculous. By week 3, the emotional volume dropped from a 10 to a 6. Naming the ghost makes it lose its power. Step 2 is the body hack. Nobody teaches autistic people. You have to prove to your nervous system that rejection is no longer a mortal threat. Right after naming the wound, do what I call the 60-second vagus reset. Put 1 hand on your chest, 1 on your belly, close your eyes, and breathe in for 4, out for 8, 6 times, while silently repeating, I am safe, even when I'm not chosen. That long exhale directly stimulates the vagus nerve, switches you from sympathetic to parasympathetic, and stops the cortisol flood. I did this every single time I felt rejected for 47 days in a row. By day 20, the physical collapse that used to chain me to bed for 12 hours lasted 90 minutes. By day 47, it lasted 7. Your body finally learns. Rejection equals discomfort, not death. Step 3 is where you take the power back forever. You stop chasing their dopamine and become your own supplier. Because autistic brains run on intensity, when someone pulls away, we fall into a dopamine crater and ruminate to try to climb out. The antidote is to have a pre-planned high dopamine, zero human required activity ready to go. Mine is putting on noise-canceling headphones and lining up my crystal collection while listening to the same song on loop for exactly 23 minutes. Some clients stimmed with slime, deep dive, Wikipedia, rewatch the same comfort scene 20 times, whatever lights your brain up without needing validation from another person. The moment rejection hits, you declare, I don't need them to fix this with them. I go home to my joy. You are teaching your neurology that you are the safest, most reliable source of good feelings. 3 months in, I noticed something insane. When someone said no, I felt a tiny sting, and then curiosity. The spell was broken. Let that land. You can go from planning your own disappearance after a canceled coffee to feeling neutral, even compassionate, when someone pulls away. I VA watched it happen in real time with people who hadn't left their house in years. So here's the callback I want tattooed on your heart. If you VA ever thought I feel everything too deeply, I'll never be safe in relationships. I should just stop trying. Listen to me. You are not too much. You were simply running outdated survival software in a world that never gave you the user manual. Today you just downloaded the update. If this resonates with you, you might relate to this next video: why autistic people apologize 100 times a day, even when they did nothing wrong. Click it right now because the version of you who is waiting on the other side deserves to meet you today. Do 3 quick things that change everything. Subscribe and hit the bell for more truths you should be heard in school, but never did. Smash like if you're ready to stop letting rejection write your story. And comment update me below so I can personally send you the free 30-day Rejection Rewire workbook with every script, tracker, and audio guide that made this possible. You were never the problem. The software just needed an update. I'm proud of you for still being here. See you in the next one.